Alright guys, so the first speaker we have today is Jordan Estes. You know, I met this kid when I started working in the Olive Garden, and he is the most kind person you're ever gonna meet, and he's gonna hit bronze by this Friday actually, so you know he's moving really fast.
Yeah.
Here's Jordan.
Woo!
Yeah. What's up everybody? Where do I start? Thank you for being here. If you're new, Denzel, you personally, thank you for coming. I just heard about this opportunity maybe a month ago, and like this video that was saying, you know, I thought it was too good to be true. I decided to ask more questions and not just shut it out. And I mean, personally, I would have been mad if I said no. It's a wonderful opportunity. Man, it's giving me hope. Yeah. A lot of times, you know, you'll hear people talking about, you know, when we're young, we had our Superman stage or whatever, or if you're getting older, you feel like you're getting out of it. This is something that's brought that flame back to me. Like, this is something I'm willing to put time into, to work for. You know, I've got a mom that I'd love to take care of. She's been working hard for me. This is my time to turn around and work for her, you know. So, that's what I'm using it for. My friend Montique here is the one who got me started. Told me this is something you don't want to miss out on, and I'm glad I took him up on it. So with that, I'm going to bring him up here. He's an awesome man, you know, listen to what he's got to say.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, well, I'm Montique. Honestly guys, I want to sum this up quickly in two things. I was wasting my time before I started with Vemma, honestly. I was just chilling. I kept calling my mentor, like, man, give me something to learn. I feel like I'm wasting my life away. I'm not learning anything. Just going to my job every day. I work at the Olive Garden serving breadsticks for $4.85 an hour. Like, I don't think you guys want to do that. Trust me. I do it every day. It's not fun. So I met Dylan. Dylan was like, dude, you need to do this. I was like, all right, I'll kind of think about it. And then I sat and started thinking more. You're either working to succeed or you're working not to succeed. But either way, you're working. So why wouldn't I work towards something that's going to help me instead of just working to continue to be complacent, continue to just sit at home, you know, smoking my joints. I don't condone, but, you know, chilling, doing whatever I'm doing, wasting my life away. Or I could be working and being like with a bunch of cool kids that are around my age. You know, I see you guys, actually, I'm a little bit older than most people here. I'm like, yeah, you guys are young and you're making money. I wish somebody gave me this opportunity 3 years ago. You know, like, it's amazing. And you're here now. So that's the first step. That's the biggest thing. I was like, no, I'm going to waste my time. I'm not going to come. I met David. I met Micah. I met Erin the very first night. I was like, you know what? I'm going to hit him up. I'm going to hit my dad up. I just started thinking. We just started turning, bro. Because when you find something that's good, you either stick to it or you let that ride you. Right? And when it rides you, you're done. What are you going to do? Take control of this opportunity. I love Vemma. I love Verve. It brought me closer to my homie. I've met a whole bunch of cool people. I mean, you continue to meet people. You continue to learn about people who are being successful. Right? Like some of the people who are here talking now. Don't listen to me. Listen to them. I'm just talking to y'all. Y'all just met me. I dropped a dope rap, right? People were here before this. Dropped a dope little rap. And now we're listening to people who can teach you how to get what you're trying to get.
Yeah.
Legit. Right? So with that, I introduce right here Miss Erin. She will teach you some dope stuff. I hear she's the queen of inviting. Right? You hear that Lady E, right? The killer? The killer at inviting. So you guys listen to her. If you want to get new people, all you new people, you want to get more people, because that's literally all it is. You're trying to make people have a greater life, right?
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's right.
You know, like Montique said, my name's Erin. I'm 19 years old. I graduated from Shadow Mountain High School in 2012, and if you've heard of Shadow Mountain, it's nothing really special about it, you know, but I've never really considered myself, you know, a typical person. I always wanted to do above average things. So in high school, I really strived to be the best. You know, I had almost a 4.0. I was in every honor society possible. You know, overachievers come and underestimate when it comes to me, because, you know, I was brought up to believe that you go to school and you get good grades, and you go to college and you get better grades, and you get a degree, and you fill out a resume, and, you know, hopefully, you know, someone hires you, because in, you know, mommy and daddy's world, that's how it was. If you had a degree, you had a guaranteed job. But in this, you know, job economy, like all these statistics that we just watched, that's not really the case anymore. And so I was kind of like, what am I going to do now? Right? I'm spending all this money to go to school. okay, I'm probably going to be in debt. I'm in debt with medical bills, and I realize I have no way to pay it because me going and clocking in and clocking out is not like I'm getting the same paycheck week after week, actually every 2 weeks, which is terrible because, you know, you sit there and you're like, oh, I can't do that today, I don't get paid. I can't do this, I don't get paid. I don't want to live a life where I'm saying I can't do this, I can't do that. Right? I don't want to live the typical average life that I've watched everyone around me do. I don't want to wake up when I'm told to wake up. I don't want to have to set an alarm. I hate my alarm clock as it is. Right? I don't want to go to work and my boss be telling me, you know, oh, you can't go eat lunch yet. If you know me, you know that I eat throughout the entire day. Not just at 11:30. Not just at 11:30, exactly. And that's just not life. We're, you know, everything in here, that telephone, this TV, this counter, these chairs, everything in here was created by human beings not much smarter than you. You know, but we're raised to believe that, you know, the world is the way it is. It is what it is. This is what you do. This is how it's done. This is how it's always going to be. This is what you do. And you're kind of just thrown into society and you cycle through this cycle of struggle. Right? And why I love this so much is because it is a revolution. This whole young people revolution, it literally is a revolution because we're doing everything different than what we've been told to do. Because we're put on this earth, you cannot tell me that we're made to clock in and clock out, to slave for the man, to work up the corporate ladder our entire life. That's not what I was meant to do, and I guarantee you, everyone in here is worth way more than $7, $8, $9, $10 an hour. I don't care if you make $15, I don't care if you make $50 an hour, you're still told what you're worth by someone else. That's not living at all. And I don't want to live that life. So obviously, you know, I did something different, you know. My good friend Dylan introduced this to me, and I've known him for quite a few years. You know, and if you knew us in high school, you know, we kind of were just little party animals. We kind of did whatever we wanted, didn't really care. Graduated high school, so for those of you still in high school, it's a big reality check. You know, we kind of got slapped in the face with life and with a ton of bills, and, you know, we're doing something different. It's awesome. You know, like they were saying, it's so much more than just a paycheck. You know, it teaches you so much about life, about communicating with people, friendship, family, everything. You know, I feel like when I go to work, you know, I'm surrounded by my family. It's funny when people say, you know, family before business, and I'm like, that sucks, because my business is my family. You know, so, you know, if you're looking for some friends, you know, maybe some more, you know, financial stability, you know, really anything, this is kind of the opportunity for you. You know, I've always known that I wanted to, you know, retire my parents, travel the world, do all these amazing things, but there's no way my $7 an hour job is going to get me there, right? And is anyone in here, like, are both of your parents retired? I didn't think so. Usually when I ask that question, no one ever raises their hand unless they're Marcus West, right? And, you know, so obviously, you know, we need to do something different because I guarantee your parents are over the age of, I don't know, 40, 50, mine are over the age of 60. And they're still clocking in and clocking out. That's absolutely disgusting to me. You know, 60, working 60 hours a week for the rest of their life until they die, that's terrible. You know, so with that, I'm going to bring up my good friend Dylan. Like I said, he was the one who got me started in this. And, you know, I really thank him every day. He kind of, what?
No, go.
Okay, he kind of like tricked me into it a little bit, and I'm so thankful he did because I was one of those people in the back of the room with my hands crossed, like this is stupid. You know, so it really took him being like, listen, you're going to do this and you're going to like it. And I thank him for that every day. You know, he just hit gold. I guarantee he's going to hit diamond, if not, you know, cycle more than that this month. So, you know, that's the rank where you get your car. So, really get to go and see how it's going to be soon.
What's up, guys? My name's Dylan. You know, if you're a skeptic in this room, all I gotta say is last week my good friend Micah that I brought into the business actually passed me up. So, you know, that should show you right there. How are you gonna call it a pyramid scheme where nobody makes money? Dude, he making more money than me. He just hit a rank higher than me. Like, if you're still skeptical, I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, we got Dr. Oz talking about us. Yeah, we have Michael Jordan, you know, switching to us instead of Gatorade. Yeah, all three of your major sports teams support this. Yeah, it's there, dude. Like, don't be skeptical anymore. It's a matter of if you're going to make it work for yourself, okay? Now, a little bit about my story is, you know, I went to school. Personally, I didn't like school. You know, I was always, I would say I had ADD, you know, but I didn't pay attention, dude. Like, I don't know, that's just me. So when I got to college, you know, my plan had always been to play football, go through college, play football, you know, and go to the draft. That was it. I never, ever, ever thought of actually what I was going to study when I went to school for football, right? I didn't think of anything but football. So when I got to college, you know, it all came really crashing down on me. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what my major was. I didn't know what I was even thinking about majoring in. I just knew the sidelines, dude, in the field. That's all I knew. Like, I had to be out there, but that wasn't working for me, so I had to quit everything because I wasn't happy, you know, and the goal in life is to be happy, right? So once I quit, I lost all my hopes and dreams pretty much. Anything I ever wanted to do for my family or friends, I couldn't do it anymore. So when this came back into my life, I started talking to David while I was working a minimum wage job, and he goes, yeah, dude, I actually just quit Finish Line, I just graduated. And I was like, wait a second. He's a year younger than me, just was able to quit his job. I was like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what happened? Because I heard of Alex Morton when he was making $3,000 a month. Well, now, the check I saw was $26,000. Okay, so I was like, whoa. So I asked him, and all he did was say, dude, you gotta come check it out. It's hard to explain, you gotta come check it out, dude. It's too exciting not to. And I was like, dude, I need anything right now. Like, I need a change. I'm not gonna make pizzas anymore. Having somebody telling me when I can be there, when I can't, when I can make money, when I can't, when I can not go to work on days I feel tired or, sick. That doesn't account in the corporate world. So I found this, and it's changed my life around, dude. I have all my hopes and dreams back. Like, yeah, don't tell me that the money is a problem, dude. When I found this, I had just quit Pizza Hut. I was like, I'm not working there anymore. Before I found Olive Garden, okay, I was in that gap. Heard of this. And I was like, there's no way that I am not doing this. Whatever it takes, I'm going to do it. And my good friend Drew actually called me and was like, yo, we need a dishwasher. I was like, boom, I'm getting active next week. Let's go. Yeah, guess what, dude? You have to spend some money. You have to buy either a 150 pack or a one-time payment of $500. Okay, if that's a problem for you, what are we going to do to help you fix that? Because in my type of world, that is not okay, dude. I want to be able to go in a store and buy whatever I want to buy. I want to be able, when I go to McDonald's or even a restaurant, I don't want to have to look at the dollar menu or what's the cheapest, dude. That's not okay, dude. When you're taking a girl out, bro, how does it feel when you okay, you get whatever you want. I'm going to order something small, right? That's what happened to you, cousin, okay? I've been there. So really
Things you
think
do
about
for
this,
love.
dude. Back when I heard about this, it was a one person type thing. Everybody tried to do this by themselves, okay? If you look at any type of job, dude, it takes more than one person to make it successful. So we've actually teamed up, and now we know what we're doing. And all we do is create leaders. So, I really want to bring up Micah. Yeah, he just hit gold, dude, but it's because he's an amazing leader. Like, I brought this kid in, dude, and he passed me up. Think about that. Like, to me, that's a big deal. Like, you have no idea what that did to me. I was like, all right. I gotta go. And guess what? That week, I actually did more than I've ever done in the business. Okay, so by him being a good leader and influencing me to do better, I got better. Okay, so really listen to what he has to say. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, alright, thank y'all for coming out. My name is Micah Seifert. I'm 19 years old, and I graduated from Cheatham High School in 2012. I'm going to kind of go over the credibility, go into my story, how it works, and then I'm going to close it, okay? So a little bit of the credibility, guys. This is the healthiest stuff you can put in your body, so says Dr. Oz, okay? If you don't know who Dr. Oz is, I guarantee your mom does. This is the official energy drink plus health and wellness product of your Phoenix Suns, your Phoenix Coyotes, and your Phoenix Mercury, okay? Not to mention, we have endorsements from the NFL. Verb is on NASCAR. Not to mention, Michael Jordan's basketball team, the Charlotte Bobcats, also made it the official health and wellness product of their team. So do you think there's any way in hell all those names would ever endorse an illegal business model or pyramid scheme? No. There's no way. We're in the corporate office, and this is something that we're doing already. Advertising, word of mouth. I don't know if you guys understand, our demographic doesn't even pay attention to cold advertisements such as commercials, billboards, or YouTube ads. I just need a show of hands. Every time you see the YouTube ad go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip, who skips it? Whoop! Every time, right? So what does that say? The only way that we're socially connected is from friend telling a friend telling a friend. Raise your hand if you have a Facebook. Alright, guess what? Did you ever see a commercial for Facebook?
No.
Chirp, chirp, no. Alright. Anyway, so yeah, exactly. That's the most effective form. Our friends, as friends and people that we hang out with, we naturally like, trust, and respect the other person, okay? So guys, this is why this is working. This is why this is blowing up. Kids have just now adopted it. It's called social network marketing. First highest paid profession. You're 6 times more likely to make $100,000 in this than anything else you do, man. Look it up, okay? I'm going to kind of go into my story. My name is, like I said, Micah Seifert. I graduated from Cheatham High School, and I've pretty much been grown up and I've been raised to be typical, guys. Literally, to be typical. And that's so typical, because if you understand that 3% owns 97% of the wealth, you realize that the 97% is broke. They don't know how to make money. And that's going in, clocking out 9 to 5, slaving for a paycheck, you know what I'm saying? And the whole thing was school. Go to school, go to college. If you feel like that's a route you can take, we're not bashing on education in any way possible. Go get your education, okay? But don't let school and work be the only option that you can fall on. You guys need to have more options, okay? So my story is, I was raised to be typical. I went from, graduated from Cheatham High School in 2012, went to Phoenix College on a soccer scholarship. I was blessed enough to get a scholarship to play soccer over there, so I wasn't piled up with the massive student debt loans. The #1 debt in our country over credit cards. That's crazy, guys. Luckily, I was not part of that statistic, but in the meantime, in my second semester, we were out of season. And I'll tell you right now, not just me, but a lot of my teammates, we had no motivation to do anything but just chill, dude. Go to school, leave, don't do homework, just show up. Well, eventually, a lot of us stopped showing up. And I'm not going to even blame the education system. I'm going to blame myself, because guess what? I didn't study. I didn't take it in my hands to make it work. Is school a scam? No. No, it's not. But you got to ask the successful people how they did it, and that's what we have. We have a lot of successful people in this group, and we're going to show you how to do it if you just accept our advice and opinions, okay? A little bit about how this works. Verve, this product you'll never find in stores. Never. You'll never see you'll never see an ad, YouTube ad, whatever, billboard, anything, commercial, nothing. Our CEO actually likes people. So what he did was he said, hey, I know everyone wants to get healthy, and I know everyone would like to change their income, because as you can see on that video, this is called the next Great Depression. No joke. Alright? So he likes people, and he gave us an opportunity to advertise. Word of mouth, which is stuff we already do already. Like, I just bought this Last King shirt, and someone's like, yo, dude, Micah, like, I like that Last King shirt. Like, I'm going to go get one. Dude, that's cool, hell yeah. He liked it, not because of the commercial, but he saw it was on me, and he liked, trust, and respect me, so he goes out and gets it. Did I get a referral check from Last Kings? No. So literally, guys, this is what we're doing already. So it's literally you telling a friend that you like, trust, and respect, literally a financial switch in their life that they can make to benefit not only them, but their family and their friends. You guys understand that? I don't do this for the money. I'll tell you right now, from a week into it, I did do it for the money. That's all the wrong reasons. I do it because I like people too. If I can help someone get what they want, and they thank me, and their gratitude is so passionate, like, dude, you changed my life, like some of the thank yous I've gotten, that's what it's all about, dude. That's what it's all about. That's what gets me pumped, dude. That's what makes me wake up every single morning ready to bust my ass and sacrifice everything I have for y'all. You understand that? Because when you help someone get something that they want, what you want comes automatically. Wise words of Will Smith. If you aren't helping somebody, you're wasting your time. Yeah. Okay? So go to school, have a job, dude. I do that. I go to PVCC. I work a normal, average journey of the road job, okay? And I play soccer. So this is part-time, guys. Reallocate some of your free time and put it into a business that's going to give you a greater return investment than you ever imagined for yourself. Like I said, not just yourself, but your friends and your family, okay? I'm going to kind of go into 4 reasons why people do not do this, okay? One of them, I don't believe it. Number 2, I don't understand it. Number 3, I don't have enough money, or I don't have enough time. And number 4, I don't have enough money. Okay? Number 1, you don't believe in it. Well, dude, that's fine, because when I was sitting there, I didn't believe it, but I trusted and I believed in my friend. I realized, guess what? There's no way in hell they're going to bring me into something that's not going to benefit me. I was a skeptic, too. Let I remind you, just like Dylan. Think about if I didn't do this. Dude, I don't know what I'd be doing. You understand? Alright? Number 2, I don't understand it. Again, dude, when I was sitting there, I never understood it. Yo, Dylan, when you're at Pizza Hut, when you were making those pizzas, were you just like tossing it, pizzeria-ing it up like your first day? Like, oh, got this, bro.
I had no clue.
Had no idea, but 2 weeks later, let me guess, you did get paid.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
screwed up so many pizzas too.
Nah, and that's what's up, dude. You guys gotta go through the failures to get that success. Okay? The more times you fail, the more times you succeed. And the more times you do this, the better success you'll have. You earn as you learn, guys. We will teach you everything. Have trust in your leaders. Number 3, I don't have the time. Dude, raise your hand if you got 24 hours in a day. Crazy, dude. I got 24 hours in a day, too. So does LeBron James. Freaking Michael Jordan. I don't know, like Donald Trump. David, Dylan, that homeless man holding a sign on the side of the road saying, spare change, God bless. Like I said, it's how they allocated their time to get them to where they're at in this point in time. You understand? And number 4, I don't have the money. Alright, dude, guess what? I didn't have the money either. But I saw what this could do, and I said, I'm not going to let money stop me, because if you guys understand, not having the money is right now a lack of motivation. You guys don't see the big picture. But like the people that made it in this room work for them so far, we didn't have the money, but we said, boom! We know what we can do. We know what we have to do. We know what this can do for us. So guess what? We found the money. We didn't let that be the lack of motivation. Okay? And a little story, real fast. Diego Avila, he had $14 in his bank account. He rode his bike 2 miles to work and 2 miles back at a hotel just so he could scrub toilets, okay? $14 in his bank account. He came home one day. His parents were doing the same thing. Unfortunately, they were not so fortunate, okay? His dad was on his bed, literally passed out from the chemicals, from the fumes of all the cleaning supplies. And he told his dad, Dad, I don't care what I have to do, I'm going to get you retired, and nothing's going to stop me. I see the big picture, okay? Even though his parents doubted him and said that's not a way to make income, guess what? He now is in Ohio, has 9 kids in a Mercedes or a Beamer. He's making around $125,000 a year residual income, not slaving for a paycheck, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, is all the time freedom. And just 2.5 months ago, he just retired his parents. We saw the Ustream, dude. And that's what we're going to come at. Money is not everything, and money cannot buy you happiness, but what money can do is help you be happy. I know for a fact, raise your hand if you'd be happy if you retired your parents.
Yeah, dude.
Exactly. Okay? And this has given us the opportunity to do that. Because when you die, it's not, oh, dude, this guy made a lot of money. It's, dude, this guy was so significant. He helped out so many people, helped out more people. He has retired so many kids' parents because they decided to do something different. You understand? It's not about the money. It's about how many lives you can change. So with that, I just really want to thank y'all for coming out and hearing what we have to say. So with that, everyone have an awesome night, and we'll see you.
I'll just add on a couple things. Montique wants to say something too. But you guys all know we're going to college. We're all going to college, taking out $100,000 in student debt. We have to commit to 4 years to maybe get a $27,000 job. In this, do you realize $150 compared to $100,000, and you're 6 times more likely to make $100,000 in this, and you're actually taught how to make money, and you're not writing out equations and a professor teaching you how to make money when he doesn't know how to make money himself? Do you get how small the investment that is for your whole entire life? Maybe financially setting yourself up for the rest of your life in 4 years. Why? Because people have done it, and all you have to do is be like, hey, Michael Jordan, teach me how to play basketball. You think he can probably teach you how to play basketball?
Probably.
So if you go up to Donald Trump and you're like, yeah, can you teach me how to make money? You think he can teach you how to make money?
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, the person that is in charge of our group, I know last month he made $92,000. He is 23 years old, just graduated from ASU. I think he knows how to make money. Okay, he doesn't have to clock in, clock out for a boss. Yeah, people are like, yeah, dude, there's no way you can do that. Do you think he cared? No. You know why? Because one life, dude. One life. That's it. We have one chance at this. What do you want to do with it? How do you want to be remembered? And that's why I love this. So with that, dude, Montique wanted to add something on too. What's up?
All right.